So when you believe in something, right? When you like say like I really believe in my abilities, right? Or I really believe in this particular practice. Or I really believe in this idea. What does believe really mean, right? How does it look? What happens when a person believes something, right? This is rhetorical arts, wordplay wisdom of spell it out. And this is believe. So, when we're talking about believe, right? If we were to break that word apart, you'd see two aspects of that word that you can say: be and leave. So let's start with the be part, right? So when we talk about believe, one of the first things that's very important to be able to believe and to embrace an idea, a way of thinking, a practice, a even to believe in a decision or believe in a person, to believe in yourself, um, is to be able to be, right? Is to be able to have and exist in a way that you are present. That's the one of the key pieces to being. You cannot embrace something that you're not there to embrace. It'll be like, you ever see those cartoons where like the two people like they go to hug and they're like, and the other person like holds their arms up and they're going to hug, and the other person like is running towards that person and they're holding their arms, and then they kind of miss each other, you know? Or you see one of those cartoons where like it's like a chase scene like in Scooby-Doo, and one person is on one floor, the other person is on the other floor, like the monster's on one floor and like the gang is on the other floor. They just miss each other. They're not in the same exact place, right? And so when we talk about believing in an idea, you have to be where that idea is. If we're talking about believing in ourselves, you have to be with yourself. You have to be present in yourself. And that's something that we kind of struggle with. We get very distracted throughout the day. There's a lot that goes on. There's a lot of noise and a lot of things that kind of take us out of the moment, which is a really important part to being, right? Which is in the moment. That's why they say be in the moment. It's very hard to mentally, physically, emotionally, in terms of attitude, be attuned where you are. But that is the first part to believing in anything, is to have a presence, is to embrace where whatever it is that you believe actually is. So if it's yourself, it's being able to really take the time to look in the mirror and see that thing that's in front of you, see that person that's in front of you, and say, I'm with you. I'm with you, right? So that's the first aspect, is be. The second part is leave, right? So if I say that I believe, for example, Christopher Columbus said, oh, I believe that there's something that exists across the ocean, even though I can't see it, right? Part of being able to believe that is the willingness to leave and go towards that thing, right? So like Christopher Columbus said, okay, yeah, I believe that there's another country somewhere out there, and was willing so much, he actually believed that so much that he left where his country was to hop on a ship and take a trip down to the other side of the unknown and try to find this place, right? And try to find these other worlds, right? That's an important part of believing, is the willingness to leave your comfort zone, right? And that could also mean in terms of believing yourself. So sometimes there are things that we believe that we can do, that we truly in our souls are like, you know, I think I might be able to do this. I think I might be able to speak in front of people. Or I think maybe I could rap. Or I think maybe I could fill in the blank. Whatever it is, right? You have to be willing to leave where you are to go, to take a journey towards that thing that you are seeing that is in you. And that's what's going to give you the confidence. The confidence isn't going to come when you're saying, oh yeah, I believe in this thing. I believe that I can go climb a tree, and then you're just sitting in your house just chilling out. Right? You have to leave off your butt. You have to leave your house, and you got to go up that tree and sit up there at the top with those leaves and be in that tree. So, leave. You got to be willing to be in the moment, to embrace the moment that you are in, but also have the momentum to move yourself towards where it is that whatever that thing is that you believe in is and exists. So that's spelled out rhetorical arts. Be